Morning, everyone. So, I looked at my phone this morning, or yesterday, was it? I can't remember which. I haven't been on Facebook most of the weekend, and I looked, and I just wanted to say thank you for all the lovely comments regarding the yoga stroke play workshop. This is kind of something that is kind of close to my heart. From somebody who's been a yoga teacher for a number of years now, and I've watched how yoga's changed so much. It's something that I do bring to all my classes, is a sense of play and a sense of excitement and a sense of laughter, or laughter, if you're from different parts of England, because I'm from the north and I say laughter. But when I looked at Steph's comment, because Steph's one of my yoga students and she has been for quite a while, I was really taken by that, because it's, wow, you don't realise when you teach that you give that, and having a little bit of a testimonial from somebody is always quite amazing, because we don't tend to see that in ourselves. So I wanted to say thank you for that, because it's really special to me. So this particular workshop that I'm running is something, like I said at the beginning, is something that's pretty close to my heart, because I've watched, and as many of you know, I work with addiction. I spend much of my time working with alcoholics, drug addicts, in recovery, and people with mental illness. And I teach physical yoga to them, and I also teach like yoga nidra, a yoga nidra which I've adapted throughout the years to fit addiction. So there's not much really I don't know. I've had my own addiction issues, so I'm pretty much pretty knowledgeable about mental health stuff. And I've been teaching that for about 15, 20 years. I can't remember. It's a long time. And it's always been very, very close to my heart. And I've watched people get so much from having yoga in their lives, and often going on to not only leave hospital and go to classes, but also leave hospital and become yoga teachers through the sessions that I've taught. And that is just so inspiring, and I've seen it so many times happening. So the reason behind the yoga play workshop that I'm running, and I do want to say that I'm not actually going to say where Wow 5 is yet, because I've done the advert and I'm putting it out, but it is going to be in September of this year. And basically Wow 5, for those of you who don't know about my Wow weekend, it's something that I started in 2018, and it's a very unstructured flow retreat that we do that's really based on getting us back to our true nature and who we really are. And I just started Wow 1 thinking, oh, well, we'll do this retreat, and it's growing and growing, and we're on Wow 5 now, and I've been running these every year. And the next one is going to be very much, it's going to be very much about play. It's going to be very much about accessing the playfulness within us. So the day that I'm doing in July is really an introduction to Wow 5. I want to say that the work is open to men and women. I do not just facilitate for women. It's very important, I think, for me, that we all work together as a group. And as times are really a bit weird right now and very strange, for me, laughter, joy, happiness, creation and connection is so important. And I ain't stopped hugging anybody, and I won't, for any virus that's going around. And to me, I don't live in that place of fear. I live in that place of, okay, this is happening to the world. Let's connect. Let's get together. And there's nothing better than having fun and laughter, especially in times like this when things are going a bit crazy. So this was a perfect time for me to bring out this workshop and for us to connect on that particular day. Now I know it's July, and it's the 5th of July, but it's not that long away, really. I mean, it's March now. So there'll be about 25 places on this day. It's in a beautiful place in North Yorkshire. If you're, travel or whatever you want to do, whether you're traveling or you're close by, it doesn't matter. But just to come and connect and really honor that yoga is about play. It's not just about taking things seriously, being in a room, doing your vinyasa work, and being the best. I have been in so many different positions in yoga, and I mean that literally. I have been in many positions where I felt really shit in a yoga class, because there's and in yoga teacher training, I felt so belittled sometimes in teacher training. And I'm here to stop that. I'm here to say I've got a massive amount of yoga experience, and I'm not going to put myself down on that one. And I'm going to go, right, okay, I've done yoga since I was 17. I'm 47 now. Yoga was something that got me out of a place of addiction. I had severe anorexia. And if it hadn't been for yoga, it hadn't been for the fun of yoga, it hadn't been for what I found in yoga within me, not externally through some guru, then I wouldn't be here now. You know, I wouldn't be here now, because I was very close to death. So I want to share that. I want to share that excitement. I want to share that you can do yoga too, even if you don't do yoga. And it's something that you've always been keen on doing, and you've thought, I'm not going to a bloody class because I feel so belittled. I feel, I haven't got those clothing, that clothing. I haven't got that attitude. I don't know what they're talking about. It's bullshit, because you don't need any of that. Somebody said to me yesterday, and it was a really good thing for me to answer, really, was, well, I've never done yoga before, so coming along, wouldn't that be a bit kind of, wouldn't it be a bit strange for me when I feel weird? Absolutely not, because my intention is to get people who have done yoga before and people who haven't done yoga before in the same room, and then get those people who have done yoga before to show and to express to those people, that haven't done yoga, hey, this is, how we work. And the only people that come to my workshops are the people that, we mirror. So we'll all be like-minded people. You very rarely get people that come to your workshops who don't resonate with you. That just doesn't happen in life. We always attract the people that resonate with our work, and that's always perfect. So for those people who want to come to crack a smile, to have a bit of a laugh, to break all traditions of wearing yoga clothing, to come in your pajamas if you want to, even if you want to do something for a laugh and wear something that's a bit outrageous, as long as you can move in it, I don't care. I do not care. In all my workshops as well, you're very free to leave the room and go off and walk. I never tell anybody that they have to sit in a room and do, and sit and do the yoga positions or sit and be with the group. At any point in time, we're all adults. You can get up and you can walk and just say, I need to do this now because my body's saying I need to go out in nature. So it's not restricted. So the 5th of July, the advert's below. I'll put the link up again in this live. It's lovely to see so many of you on this live. And if you live in North Yorkshire or close to North Yorkshire, or if you, I've had people travel from other parts of the world to come to weekend retreats. But this is, like I say, a specific day, 10 till 4. All it is bring a veggie dish. It's so laid back. Everybody brings a veggie dish and we share. And this day is about sharing, for asking questions about yoga. If you've got things going on in your life, physical ailments, mental issues, you're going through breakups, you're going through whatever, everybody is welcome in this space. Okay, I'm pretty much a straight talking person. I'm a straight talking teacher. I say it as it is. But what comes first and foremost is that it's fun and that you enjoy it and you walk out of that session feeling on a high. And I know that's been proven with most of my workshops with WOW, that people leave and they feel good. And if you're not feeling good, I want to know why, and I haven't done my job. And that's how I feel. And that should be always the case when you're in a yoga class, is that you walk away from a yoga class not feeling belittled, not feeling small, not feeling that I should never be able to go back to that session ever again. There's another thing. I don't teach beginners classes and I don't teach advanced classes. I put everybody together in a room. I'm experienced enough to know who can do what. And the people I share that I share my space with, who I teach, are so wonderful and accepting. I couldn't wish for better people that I teach. It makes me quite teary, actually, thinking of the people that I really attract who I teach, because you're all so wonderful and you come into my space and where I teach and you are just all filled with light, love, laughter, sharing, and You know, there's nothing serious about it. You put your jogging bottoms on and you just come along and you flip flops and you just come there, fling your shoes off and you do the class. How do you colour your hair? Well, actually, my wonderful hairdresser is somebody called Ruth Madden. So look her up. She's based in Harrogate. I don't do it myself. I get somebody else to do it. So thank you. Yes, it's a bit crazy, isn't it? My hair, it's a bit wild and does its own thing. Just allow it to be. So still got a natural colour. Still a few greys coming up, but who gives a shit? That's natural colour. Thanks for the hearts, everyone. So anyway, it would be lovely to see you there. 5th of July, 10 till 4, Well House yoga space in North Yorkshire. It's a beautiful space. We have about 25 places on that space. It's £47 for the day. That will be going up in a month's time to 55. So book on now and come along, meet me, meet some amazing people, make some new connections, and just me. Thank you, my love. My lives are never formal. I just come on when I feel like it and if I want to chat. But I did want to say thank you to the people who put comments under that post because, like I say, I wasn't on Facebook at the weekend, which was a nice relief. And when I turned it on, there was beautiful messages from people about my teaching, which is always plays with my heart a little bit and makes me a bit teary. So thank you, everybody. It's lovely. So I hope to see you there. And if not, then at Wow 5 in September. And I will be putting out where that is soon. And I do want to say, no, I'm not saying anything because I'll open my mouth and I'll leave that be. But remember, Wow 5 is just going to be an extension of the 5th of July. So if you want to have more fun, you can get away for a little bit longer, it'd be about 3 or 4 days. Then we're going to be taking that workshop in July and we're going to be making it a bigger event. So yoga, play, and just enjoyment of ourselves and each other and having fun, especially at this time where we all need to be having more fun. This is the time when we need to be seeing the lightness. This is the time we need to be seeing the abundance, not the lack that's going on right now outside of us. Remember, it's all external. It's all external and it's all being created from within us. So now it's the time that we've got to start changing that and we've got to start looking at ourselves as wonderful, positive, happy beings, okay? And that will be projected in the outside world. So come on, let's all do this together and just be really supportive of one another at this time. So I hope to see you there. I'll go now. I've rambled on enough. Lots of love and take care.